anthrax was an inside job from a scientist at Fort Detrick, one of our bioweapons facilities.
So I remember that vividly. I had white powder sent to my house, had the bio team come at that, 2001. I'll never forget it. But we never really got a definitive answer on who sent. I mean, there was the person accused. First, Stephen Hatfill was accused falsely by the media, including the media organization I worked for at the time. And then there was another guy, that's exactly who's since died.
Just very suspicious. And the timing was even more suspicious. And I think what I learned was that in many ways, Anthony Fauci's whole sort of advancement into this unchecked power, into becoming the most prominent scientist on the planet, the largest funder of biomedical research on the planet, was predicated on a hoax. And to this day, he's never admitted that anthrax was not a terrorist attack. And you can't find that anywhere in his book.
If it wasn't a terror attack, what was it?
Anthrax was a false flag attack. And anthrax, like 9/11, allowed for the complete deregulation of bioweapons research, of biodefense research. And if you go back in time, you see this confluence of things. You see the science advancing in very exciting ways, like CRISPR, the ability to edit genes, to do things we've never been able to do before. And you see this idea that we're under attack and that the enemy may use unconventional means to attack us. And bioweapons immediately came into focus because of the anthrax attack. And that was used to fund a lot of countermeasures, quote unquote, countermeasures for bioweapons. But the interesting thing about gain of function and the interesting thing about doing this research in the first place is that in order to create a countermeasure for an agent that's never been known or created, or a virus that doesn't exist, you have to create the agent and the virus.
Yes.
And so it creates a weapon, a pandemic that has never been seen by man before, and arguably carries more risk than it carries benefit. And Fauci was almost evangelical about this research to the point that it was suspicious. And scientists like Richard Ebright and others, the Cambridge Working Group, I mean, the debate started almost directly after anthrax and Fauci began doing this research. I mean, the debate started in like 2002 that we should not be directing all of our research dollars into this one narrow field of, quote, pandemic preparedness.